Morning and welcome to this week's Coffee and Conversation, where we reveal what lingerie models talk about backstage. Yes, I have the scoop. So I was part of a lingerie fashion show. I was one of the stallions. Had a bunch of men. We all had to be in suits. I actually own one suit that I was able to dig out of the closet. I was also the oldest stallion. A lot of young over 30 muscular guys, but the only other older one was the boyfriend of the shop owner. But my girlfriend was in the lingerie fashion show. She was the only non-professional model there. Every other model was over 30, but they were all professional, part-time or full-time models, most of them part-time. Anyway, they were talking about dating and all the challenges they're having with men. And ironically, only one model back there had a boyfriend, and that was my girlfriend. So here we have women who are attractive, beautiful women, who are confident enough to model lingerie, yet they can't find a decent man. And they were complaining about dating in general, men's inability to plan dates, men's failure to take initiative. They were looking for quality men that could set examples. A couple of them had daughters, and they wanted men who were character enough that they could set an example of what their daughter should expect in a man. They were also complaining that chivalry is dead. Again, a lot of people think I'm weird because I hold doors open. I walk on the outside on the sidewalk. I do some things like that. But chivalry is not to be ignored. And do any of those things they were complaining about, no initiative, not planning dates, chivalry, does that sound familiar to any of you? If you've been listening or watching any of my videos, you know, and if you've worked with me, I talk about how important it is when it comes to date planning. And it is the man's responsibility, like Dr. Glover says, to lead in the romance department. That means planning all aspects of the date. Reaching out, taking the initiative. I talked to another woman friend this morning, and she was complaining how she's got a couple of guys she would like to date, and not a single one of them is taking the initiative and making some suggestions. She has a crazy schedule. What's wrong with you guys? Come on. So you keep hearing this over and over, and I'm here to tell you, lingerie models are complaining because they can't find good men. Think about that. And yes, you would have looked at some of the lingerie models and go, not my type. But trust me, there was at least one there that would have made you go, that's my type. They were all quite beautiful. And again, if lingerie models that are normal women, most of them with regular jobs as well, can't find men and are complaining about them and are frustrated also with dating apps, whose fault is that? I would argue it's today's men, because they've forgotten their role in leading in a relationship and romance. They've forgotten to plan the dates. They've forgotten to not wait for it just to happen, but to make it happen. So men, take it from the ladies. You need to step up and do the planning. All right. If you like the content, please hit the subscribe button below and do your settings so you'll be notified when there's new releases. Sorry, no pictures from the lingerie show. I have some, but those are personal. You guys have a great week. Talk to you later.